Yo, what's up guys, Klingy here of Squamcy Gaming, and of course in this video let's talk about the Swordsman tonight class, or should you play Swordsman in the Ragnarok. Let's talk about the cards and equipments, and let's talk about the tier 1 and tier 2 skills for the Swordsman class, and of course let's talk about the stats, the build, and we will also do some damage tests. So let's go. Okay, let's talk about the cards that you should equip first. Per cards, I believe it depends on the build that you are following. Like if you are going pure strength, I suggest you get bit for HP, and of course cards that gives you HP boost to compensate the lacking of HP pool for your class. Now if you will go strength AG, yep, same thing. It's either you add up bit card or unlock card, or if you go pure damage, then just stick with enhancing strength and ag cards, or cards that gives you strength and agility. Now of course if you are planning to go the tank build, of course priority is bit, HP, defense, magic defense, those kinds of cards. I will not dwell fully with cards because I believe during early game we don't have like the option to select each card, or if we will select a specific card to use, it will be expensive early. So I think that those will be my recommend cards for your swordsman. Now for the equipment for your swordsman class, yep, you should skip the level 10 mythic chest. Just go for the level 40 mythic chest, and of course you should be completing the burner war helm. And for the weapon choice, it depends if you are planning to go two-hand. Just make sure that you double check the equipment. Okay, now for the accessory, of course this will be your last option to get temporarily. If you are not planning to get the accessory, the level for the accessory, you can just settle with the endless tower accessory here. And yeah, you can select from bash ring. You can also have the riding bracelet ring, this one. And for the last option, of course, oops, I think you have here the auto counter, this one, the auto counter skill from tier 2. Okay, now let's talk about the tier 1 skills that you have for the swordsman. Of course you have the bash, fatal blow to enhance or to have an effect for bash. Of course the magnum break, HP recovery, fast recovery, this is one. Of course provoke, endure, that's immunity for root knockback for 10 seconds. Holding, this is like your damage reduction when your HP hits still 30% of the 30% total damage. And this is for one hand sword mastery and for slayer mastery. For tier 2, of course, you have these things. You can go with the source build, the spear build. Now if you notice here for tier 1 skill, since we will be trying the spear weapon. This is my recommended tier 1 skill. It's up to you, but of course for me, priority is fast recovery and holding, but you can also like lessen some points here if you want to have bash at level 10, or if you prefer to have endure at level 5. Of course, enhancing endure skill, it lessens the skill cooldown, as well as for provoke. I believe lessens cooldown and additional um, reduction or debuff for monster. But for me, I prefer this build. Now for the tier 2 skill, of course, so that you can ride Peko right away, you should add 1 points here. Spear proficiency for additional attack, plus 25 attack. Spear stab, this is an AO skill, but I don't wanna focus on this one. Yep, Pierce combo, yeah, this is your main damage dealer. Spear throw, you can have this at level 1. This will like just throw spear so that you compensate the lacking of range attack for your spear. So a knight. Now, of course, after you have max pierce combo, it's up to you if you will get or prioritize mounted attack or spear stab. Now let's talk about the stats. I have already discussed this earlier, since this is related to cards, but for me, you can follow the recommended stats, but you can also go with pure strength. You can also go with strength, agility, plus some luck. But for this one, you can also go with strength bit if you of course prefer to be tanky, or if you want to play the main tank for like the team dungeons here, as well for other group events. So you can go with strength and vitality to build. Okay, now let's do some test damage. But for the spear build, I prefer the one hand spear plus the shield, because of course I prefer to be tanky for dungeon. But of course, if you prefer to be more on the damage or offensive side, you can go with the two-hand weapon for your weapon choice, or if you plan to go using sword weapon, yeah, the Penrar heavy sword. But for this one, I'll be using a single a one-handed spear weapon. Now let's do some damage tests. Again, we'll start with strength and bit stats. For our auto battle settings, we have here spear throw, and then bash, and we also have the spear stab. So let's test the damage on the solo dungeon. So let's go. Oops, I think let me change dungeon. So let me do the hell mode, this one. So let's go and let's look at the damage. Yeah, as I mentioned, spear throw is an option for you to get like at least you can do the first hit for each mobs. Okay. Yep, as you can see, mostly like 3 hits or 3 skills for you to kill a mobs here in the solo dungeon. for the strength and bit build. Now let's try another stats, which let's try 60 strength and then the remaining points to agility with the same skill build. So let's reset our stat points first. So let's go with I'm sorry, strength. So 60 points for strength, and the rest points are 27 points to agility. Okay, so let's test the damage. Again, it's the same skill build we have and the same for auto battle settings. So let's test the damage on the solo dungeon. Okay, so yeah, we noticed the difference for the damage, but we also I think it's just almost the same damage, but of course the attack speed is a bit faster, of course, compared to the strength and bit stats build. Okay, last mob. I think that's it. So now let's try pure strength for our spear knight. So let's reset our stats and let's put all the points in strength. As I mentioned earlier, if you will go with pure strength, make sure that you have like bit or HP for your cards. Okay, we now have like 69 STR. So let's try the damage. Same dungeon. It's still the same 9-7, and I think it's same damage 1-5. Okay, so and same for the skills. Before you kill a mob, it will take like 3 skills to kill a mob. So last mob, I think there's not much difference when it comes to the damage. So now let's try the all agility stats for the spirit build. If there will be like difference. So let's reset the stats and let's put all the points to agility. So that's 6 to 7 points. Okay, so let's go. And same stats or same skills, same skill build. Now let's try the dungeon again and let's see what will be the difference if we will be doing pure agility. For spear throw, usually it's 900, so let's see if there will be like difference when it comes to the damage. Yeah, so from 900, that's now 84. For the damage from 1.5, it went down to 1.5, but for the normal attack, yep, you notice we noticed the speed, the change in speed. Okay, so yeah, I think for me, I'll go either with strength bit build or pure strength. For if you are planning to go with the spear knight, especially if you are planning to do like the 200 spear to deal more damage. Okay, so let's talk about the one-hand sword plus a shield build. For the tier 1 skill. I prepare to have this on my tier 1 skill first before I reach level 40. Of course, you need to have 39 points for tier 1. Bash will be your main damage dealer unless you are planning to go bowling bash build, and then one for fatal blow. Of course, 10 points for sword mastery, 10 points for fast recovery, 1 for magnum break to have fast recovery unlock, 1 for provoke, 1 for endure, and then 5 points for holding. Now for your tier 2 skills, of course, you need to have 5 points for sword attack speed, 1 point for peckle riding. Now, of course, if you are planning to go bowling bash, you can add points here, but I will not be adding points on this one. 1 point for mountain attack, and then 1 point for charge attack, since this will be useful if you are planning to go on battlefield. Now that you have this skill prioritized, of course you can have this added for Slayer, 5 points, and then you can go back to the Slayer Mastery now and add additional 5 points, and of course for the succeeding points you can add more points here, or you can distribute it to provoke or endure or the holding skill. Now let's try first the all agility stats build. For the weapon, again, this is a one-hand weapon, defender sword plus the shield. So let's do some damage test for the solo dungeon. Let's go. And for, of course, the auto battle settings, I'm sorry, I think there are a lot of skills here, but the only skills that you need is bash. Let's try. Well, for me, if we're going to compare with the one-hand spear, I think I like the damage of this one better. Although it's the same, like 3 hits or 3 skills for you to kill a mob. So this is for the agility, pure agility stats build. Okay, I think we're good. Now let's try pure strength first for the stats. Diamonds. Okay, so let's try all strength first. Pure strength. And let's see the damage. Oops, sorry. So let's go with the dungeon. And center. Yeah, so from 2k damage, you now deal like 2-6 damage for hitting mobs, but it's the same, like you still need like 3 hits, 2 to 3 hits for you to kill a monster. Again, we only have the bash. This is the bash auto attack build. So I think it's better for me compared to Agi because of the damage. Now let's try another build, which is the strength and Agi build. So for this one, let's try 60 Agi, and then the remaining points will be allocated to agility. So 60 points per strength. Oops. And then remaining points to agility. Let's see the changes in damage, and let's try the daily dungeon. I think the damage earlier is like around 270, the maximum damage, so let's try check on this one. Yep, so less 300 damage, but more attack speed. It's the same, like 2 to 3 skills to kill a mob. So last mob, let's try it. Yeah, it's the same. So I will not be trying the strength bit build. It's up to you if you will go strength bit or ag bit for tanking. Let's try the last stats that we will be trying is 60 points to strength, and then the remaining points would be added in luck. Let's see if night or the bash will crit if we have like some points on luck. So let's give this a try. And let's try the daily dungeon again. Let's try. Let's see if this will quit. So oh yeah, I believe when you add luck, you also get like additional physical attack. That's why the damage is around 2.6. I see. So yeah, for me, in my opinion, if you are planning to go one hand sword and shield, it's either you'll go with strength agi or strength luck, or agi luck. That's 60 strength and 40 luck first, and then you'll go pump strength all the way. Or of course for tanking, you can add some points on bit as well. And I think that's it, guys, for the Swordsman Tonight review or builds or damage tests. I hope I was able to provide you some information if you are planning to have Swordsman as your main class for the Ragnarok. And if you watch this video up until the end, I really appreciate it, and thank you so much. Enjoy playing the Ragnarok and always stay safe. Goodbye for now.
Sinimulan ko tong walang naniniwala sa paligid ko.